Today we're going to talk about the EART headless electric guitar. It has no headstock. If you are not used to this, I think you might like it. This has the same scale length as a typical American style guitar, 25.5 inches. Most electric guitars are going to be at scale length. So you still get the full scale length, but you get an overall shorter package. This is much easier to move around as a result. If you sit at a desk, it's very easy to smack the desk with the headstock of your guitar. With this, a lot harder to do. It's also easier to travel with. If you're gonna hop on a plane, you can actually put this in a case and you can actually pop it in the overhead bin of the airplane. A couple of cool features of this guitar that I think are really, really cool and are very modern. You have jumbo stainless steel frets. The fretwork on this guitar is absolutely stellar. I cannot believe that at this price point, EART can give you polished stainless steel frets this nice with rounded fret ends. The action out the box is incredible. This also has a 0 fret, as in the nut here really just guides the strings over a nut. The 0 fret makes the open strings ring a lot nicer. Unlike a traditional nut, say if you have a poorly cut traditional nut, what you'll hear is that the open strings sound like they are being muted and dampened and don't resonate nearly as nice. Another cool thing is that you also have the 2 custom EART Alnico 5 humbuckers. These are pretty hot pickups, not too hot, and they have a relatively flat response, good amount of bass to them. Electronics is where a lot of companies will cheap out, and I'm just not seeing that here. This is actually very, very good. You also have a volume control and a tone knob and a 3-way toggle. So a very traditional setup. You can get bridge and neck, and then just neck. This is a very ergonomic design. It sits on the leg very nice. Bounces is pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and let go of it right now and see which way it falls. Ever so slightly neck heavy if I set it like this across, but if I set it right here on this carve, it's very easy to hold. The arm sits here, this sits here, very ergonomic. This makes practicing an absolute joy. I'd say this is one of my favorite features. Some guitars just don't sit well in the leg, and they force you to move your body in a way that's not particularly ergonomic. I'm really blown away by how well put together this instrument is. You'll see there is a roasted ash body. Roasted ash bodies, just roasted bodies in general, is not a common thing. Very few manufacturers do that at this price point. Get a 5-piece neck, black hardware, looks very, very minimal. Very minimalistic and subdued. I love this look. I'll show you my clean tone and I'll show you a couple of sounds with some overdrive. So this is my clean tone, no effects, on the neck pickup. This is how it sounds in the neck and the bridge, in the middle position. Sounds really good. Very full-bodied pickups. Not a ton of high end, so not particularly shrill at all at any setting. All right, now let's hear the bridge pickup. Between the 2 pickups, they are very balanced. Sometimes you get guitars where the neck is has a lot less output than the bridge. On this guitar, it's pretty good. So that was definitely a consideration they probably made. Other than that, the volume and tone knob roll very easily. You'll hear whenever I roll the volume back that it does tend to lose some treble. I'll go ahead and demonstrate. That's about standard for just about all new guitars. Personally, I would put a treble bleed in this, but that is just, that's a personal thing. So other than that, let's hear some overdriven sounds. This is bridge pickup. Bridge and middle. Now I'm gonna play some single note lines. I'm sorry you had to see me try to pretend shred. Here's it with some delay. And let's hear how it sounds with a little bit of chorus. Very, very cool. I've never owned a headless guitar before, and you know, I've only played one in the store. And I can honestly say that already I'm getting very comfortable with not having a headstock anymore. This is a feeling I could absolutely get used to. And you know, this may become my travel guitar. Honestly, this is very, very good. If you want to check one out, please do so. They are priced very, very reasonably, much lower than the competition for a headless guitar. I'd say, anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all later.